tonight's WGN Investigates. You've heard of teenagers bullying each other over text. We found it's also happening to elected officials in one south suburb.
And they're all pointing the finger at one another. Investigative reporter Ben Bradley explains.
Texts, taunts, and tantrums filled with accusation, innuendo, and intrigue. It would be concerning if it was happening to your kid, but these are grown adults being paid by taxpayers. And it's believed the messages are being blasted out to a wide audience of voters. There is a burning political question in south suburban Calumet City. Who's behind months of anonymous harassing texts that target certain public officials?
Great message, Miss Piggy. We didn't know your fat fingers could type so fast.
Nothing you will ever do will survive. We are going to expose you for the racist that you are.
And Yota's body count.
As in a list of 17 men, the text accuses the Calumet City clerk of sleeping with, not sent to one or two people, but voters throughout the entire suburb.
Definitely, I feel hurt. I feel scared. I felt violated. I felt dirty.
And concerned for the men who were personally named.
I apologized to them. Although I didn't send it, I felt responsible because whatever my actions that I had done had caused such a text message.
As for who is responsible, that remains a mystery, as the texts are sent from unlisted and untraceable accounts.
They're either Google voice numbers or some kind of robo-text number.
But the clerk and the two aldermen, Monet Wilson and James Patton, believe the same person is responsible.
We all know what's going on.
They say that while the sender's phone number changes each time, the messages are all formatted the same and feature a similar style to text messages the mayor has sent out.
It's very clear that whoever's doing this is taking several steps to make sure that nobody can find out who's behind these text messages.
As for the texter's motivation, the officials believe it's politics, plain and simple.
Anytime these text messages have come out, it's almost directly correlated to an action I took or a vote I took or a question that I asked.
All three elected officials repeatedly and routinely clash with Thaddeus Jones, Calumet City's mayor, who doubles as a Democratic state representative. The three do acknowledge they have no evidence tying Jones or his allies to the messages. What do you make of these texts?
These text messages are deplorable, they're despicable, I don't condone them.
The drama is contributing to political dysfunction in this community of 36,000 people, where nearly 1 in 5 residents lives below the poverty level. The mayor says the texts are not top of mind for voters, despite the belief that hundreds of people have received them.
Residents are not talking about this.
Mayor Jones insists people just want their streets paved and garbage collected.
Does anyone have any concerns about new business items 9A, 1 through 11?
But politics are personal here. The two warring factions fighting for control of City Hall, and the mayor himself may be in hot water. WGN Investigates obtained this copy of a subpoena seeking records related to Jones's campaign funds, a sign he may be a focus of a federal criminal investigation. The mayor calls it all a sideshow, suggesting his opponents are behind the texts.
My theory is it's coming from them.
To help drum up support and weaken his political standing.
If what you say is true, your opponents are some pretty good actors.
Well, they deserve Oscars. I mean, you should give out WGN Oscars for political theater.
In Alderman Monet Wilson's case, she says she wasn't targeted by the texter until announcing that she planned to run against Jones in the upcoming Democratic primary for the 29th District State Representative seat.
This one came Monday, February 21st at 7:24 p.m. Keep up the non-great work that you're doing. The transgressions of you and your fat family will be exposed soon.
The alderman says she understands politics is not for the faint of heart.
Brush it off your shoulders.
But that one hit a little too close to home.
You have kids.
I have. I'm sorry, I never get emotional, but I have a son.
Kids understand.
I have a son that's far away from me at Morehouse College, and I have a 9-year-old. And this isn't what
We do.
The clerk can empathize. She was first elected back in 2011
I love my job. I love it.
and says only recently did the texts start coming. Soft stuff at first,
Clerk Fix is not only stealing and wasting taxpayer money.
then progressively more provocative and personal.
I don't think that anyone necessarily believes the text messages, but we all have to experience them. And the emotions behind them are very hurtful, damaging, and this should not be allowed.
The officials say they're hoping the Attorney General will open an investigation. The mayor says he already directed a city attorney to look into the matter, but that probe has stalled because Alderman Wilson and the clerk refused to cooperate. As for those taunting text messages sent suburb-wide, the last one was blasted out several weeks ago, right around the time we started looking into it. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.